It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Pass to Butler. It's rebounded by New Orleans. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Alvarado with it. Butler covering. To the inside. Brown. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
The shot by Curry, no good. Brown, right side. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Here's Olynyk. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Not really. What we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Using his strength and athleticism, plays like this from Butler just motivates his team.
Brown outside. Over to the wing. Pocket 6. Here's Olynyk. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Butler. Going inside. And slam dunk by Butler.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
They get it back. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Messi grabs the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now Alvarado. After the missed three from Stephen Curry. Shoots over Curry, and it's Alvarado missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Brown. Misses off the right iron. Three-pointer. Curry gets the bucket.
Curry is just lethal from outside. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really a good season for him overall last year. Look at the number, 83% from the line.
Different look here for the Warriors. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Pass to Brown. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Olynyk, defended by Butler. Here's Messi. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hawkins. Overhealed. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Kuminga with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Alvarado with it. To the paint. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get.
The Pelicans, 9.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And it's denied. Poke loose. Down low. Olynyk finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Brown, and he hits it to tie the game up. Brown's got his second bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Hawkins. Olynyk, high post. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Olynyk can't hit. Warriors leading by 3. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the 3. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round, GA, of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA. Here's the 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Alvarado. On the wing, Brown. Here's Messi. Nice defense from Kuminga. Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Reeves. Off target with his 3. Outside Butler. Butler takes it in. And good that time. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Here's Moody. Kept alive. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, good anticipation by Draymond, crashing the glass right on time to win that second chance look.
So the wing on the left. Will it go? Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Podziemski. Lays it up off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Three-pointer, Payton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Banked in off the glass. Hield's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so he hits both. And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 19. They could use a bucket. That one misses. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Warriors lead by 19. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
16.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pelicans trail by... ...19. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Payton. Tries a three. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound. Curry with it. The long distance three is buried. Curry's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors. Here's Payton. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Basketball.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Warriors leading by 20.